Hey everyone, Julie with the Happy Vintage Shopper coming to you with another haul video because I have hit some really great spots in the last 2 days. So I went to Twice as Nice, which is my former secret honey hole. And then I went to the St. Vinny's in Jefferson and the St. Vinny's in Fort Atkinson. So that's where I went the last couple days, and I found some goodies. And I wanted to show you my sweater. So if you haven't watched my last video, you may or may not have seen this sweater, but look at this baby. Vintage, so cute. I got it from my friend Tiff from Costura, Shop Costura, and I will link her below. She does have a Whatnot, she sells on Whatnot, and then she also has an Instagram. So I will put her on there. But these babies, these are 2 stacks, I will be selling at 5 Star Antiques and Vintage in Fort Atkinson. I can't say enough good things about that place. Thank you all for going there and finding my space and shopping my goodies. I'm going to be expanding my area to include more vintage clothing. Yes. So, let me show you what I picked up. And then don't forget, if there's anything that you see that you're interested in, email me at happyvintageshopper@gmail.com and we will chat. So yeah, here we go. I did find a couple of single stitch items at Twice as Nice where did I get the single stitch? Single stitch means it's older. That's all it means. It just means it was 90s or before. However, I have been hearing in the vintage clothing world that there are some companies that are doing some single stitch nowadays, which completely wrecks my whole brain. But anyway, these are older t-shirts, I can tell, because they're faded a little bit. So let me show you what I got. So the first one is this Phantom of the Opera. This one is one of the single stitch t-shirts. So it says Phantom of the Opera here. Here is the old tag. Look at that tag. Isn't that interesting? And you guys know I'm always looking at tags first. Always. To see what the tag is. So it's got the Phantom of the Opera. It is a single stitch top and bottom. And then it has all of the cities that they went to. And on the front of this shirt, it does say 1986. Yeah. 1986. And I'm thinking this t-shirt was stuck in someone's drawer because it doesn't look like it was worn that much. But, I mean, a little bit, but not that much. Here's the other single stitch that I found. This one someone probably picked up on vacation in Rome, maybe. It says Michelangelo, and then it just has some words at the bottom, which I think are in Rome, Italy, Italian, I don't know, whatever. But this is single stitch. It does have a fade to it, and the tag is completely gone. Completely gone. So like I said, I don't know what size this one would be. Looks like it might be a large. Very cool. Then I grabbed these funny shorts. So these are kind of coming back vintage-wise. These shorts with like a word on the butt. I remember when my girls were in high school, I was just like thought those were just the silliest things I'd ever seen. But so I grabbed these. I'm guessing that's a high school. And then this one, look at this one. This one's really cool. It's got a really cool graphic on it. It says Victory Freedom Challenge. It's a motorcycle company, but how pretty is that? And then look at this tag. It's the company, the actual motorcycle company tag. And then it has their logo on the back. So that's pretty cool. Grabbed that. Then this was a fun vest. This is just a kind of a kitschy, I guess you'd say, Halloween vest. But it's vintage. It's basic edition. Now, is that... Can someone put in the comments where that was made? Is Basic Editions, is that Kmart? Or is that old Walmart? Or what is that? Anybody? So you can see how fun is this though. Such attention to detail in this vest. Be great for Halloween, obviously. Obviously, if you're a teacher or you work in a school. This is, I should probably give you guys sizes. It's an extra large. Little vest. I grabbed that. Then this kind of is in the lines too of Halloween. I don't think this one is vintage, but I thought it was pretty cool. It says Rebel on the bottom. It's kind of like a half shirt in the 90s. It was all about the half shirt, 80s and 90s. It's got like it says hybrid apparel. So I don't know really too much about that, but it's pretty cool. There's nothing on the back. It's kind of just a cool half shirt. This one's really colorful. So this one says Mola, Colombia. So this would have been a like a souvenir t-shirt basically. It's navy blue, but look at that vintage tag. Extra large. Very, very cool. There's nothing on the back of this one. Very cool. Just going through these real fast because they're, they're t-shirts. So this one's a large. This one I just thought had a fun graphic on it. It's the Raceway and Slinger. Thought it was pretty cute. I liked it. This is the tag. Might not be super vintage, but it could be the early 2000s. So I grabbed that. This one I think is pretty funny. This is a Piggly Wiggly t-shirt. Someone probably worked at Piggly Wiggly. But look at the back. I grabbed it. I don't know. It's an older shirt, probably from 2000s. Somewhere in there, but I thought it was kind of fun. This one is a Wisconsin t-shirt. So this is the Ducks in the Wisconsin. Everyone around here knows about the Dells, Wisconsin Dells. This is, again, another one that's probably 2000s in there somewhere. There's nothing on the back of this one, but I just thought it was kind of a fun one. This one is really cool. This is what we call in the biz a nature tee. This is really cool. Look at this. Is that not cool? Now, this is not vintage, but it is made to look vintage. Remember, I tell you, if there's stamping on the back of the t-shirt, it's not vintage. But I thought because of the subject matter, I would pick it up and resell it just because I think it's just super cool. This brand, this Mountain, I bought many of these and sold these. The Mountain brand is more than likely going to be nature, kind of nature on it. And I just really like those, so I grabbed it. Here's another one that's not vintage, but the graphic is just so cool. I just grabbed it. It's a long sleeve. It just took me back to the 80s with the Pac-Man. But look at the sleeves. It has a sleeve hit, me and the biz and the sleeve hit. It's got that on that side, and then it's also got these fun guys on this side. And then it says the Pac-Man right here. So it doesn't have the vintage tag. It has it on the t-shirt, so we know it's not vintage. But yet, it's got a cool graphic. It would be fun to wear. Just kind of brings it back. It's all about that memory of that time, which that's what gets me, you guys. This one I grabbed only because the subject matter was really fun. And it has graphics all the way around. It's lighthouses, which I thought was pretty cool. It is a vintage t-shirt. Here is the tag. It's got the heavyweight, the Gildan heavyweight on there. So it's lighthouses throughout the United States, which I think is kind of cool. And it's front and back, which is very, very neat. And now the sweatshirts. I think I have mostly crew necks. This one's, I don't know, what you call it, mock neck? Look at this one. This is a shorter one. It does have ribbing at the bottom, but it has a really cool graphic. And look at this tag. It is so vintage. It says, one size fits most. And anytime you find anything that's made in the USA, you know it's vintage. But how cute would this be with black jeans? So cute. So cute. Here's a white crew. This one is embroidered. Very, very clean, this one. It says Manilow Hits. So I'm guessing it's Barry Manilow. And look at this vintage tag. That baby is vintage. Anytime you find that Lee, we're talking vintage. So I picked that one up. And then I grabbed this one. This is very interesting to me. It's just all white, all white. And then we have this one. This one's really cool. Look at this one. So this one, someone cut the bottom off. Someone cut the bottom off. But look at this tag. If that isn't vintage, I don't know what is, but it's so colorful. It says Wisconsin, obviously. Very, very, it's got a little bit of a fade to it. It's black. It looks like the size is a large. This one is a crew neck. It says Ireland on it. How cool is that? And look at this inside tag. Someone probably grabbed it on their vacation. I don't know how old this is, if it's even old, but it's a crew neck, and I do really well with crew necks. So I grabbed that one. And then this one. This one is so vintage. This one says Wisconsin on it. Look at that graphic. Pretty awesome. It's kind of like a jewel tone green, but look at that tag. It is an oldie. That is an oldie. That is an oldie. This one I just picked up because I thought it was cute. I'm like, oh, should I keep it for myself? It's a Polo brand. Here's the tag. It's vintage. Looks like it's a size small. Kind of a little crew neck. It's very cute. And then I grabbed, this is the only hooded I grabbed. This is a UW River Falls, what was the brand? I forget. Oh, it's Champion. So it's a really nice sweatshirt. Really nice sweatshirt. There's nothing on the back. It's a large, I believe. That one. And then this is the last one. So this is a crew neck. Very, very cool. Little chief on the front, Indian chief. Just, you know, plain, but look at that vintage tag. Very, very cool. Very cool. So that is what I picked up the last couple days. Quite a big amount, I thought. Some really cool tees. I'll get these all priced. And if there's anything you are interested in, let me know. happyvintageshopper@gmail.com, and we'll chat. Otherwise, probably won't post another video till next week. But it's been going really well at 5 Star Antiques and Vintage, and I appreciate all of you are going in and shopping. You have to go in there. It has just the basement, the middle floor, and the top level is just full of really cool stuff. You'll just get lost. If you have an hour or 2 hours, just go in and just get lost in memories, and it's just super fun. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, I guess that's it for today. Happy shopping, everyone. Bye.